Hey, Craig.
Forgot to add Craig. Okay, just for the recording, what happened so far? You guys went down in the subway, talked to some gangbanger guys, and described Robyn, and they said, yeah, they saw her. The Jamaican gang took her in because they thought she was a spy from another gang, and then they thought this girl that matches Robyn's description was a spy from another gang, so they took her in, but then decided otherwise. She wasn't bad, and then she apparently was present during a shootout near Corona Park, and then she ran away, and the guy that y'all talked to speculated, who knows, maybe she's on the street, maybe they're shooting out with the Latin Kings, maybe the Latin Kings took her, who knows. So you guys went back to that pawn shop that Vincent visited yesterday that had a car crash into it during the shootout. So that's where you are now, and Vikessa is renting a movie because the pawn shop owner doesn't want to answer questions about buying something.
I bought 3 pistols.
Oh, you bought it, okay.
I just want to rent a movie.
Alright, didn't realize you.
That's separate. Yeah, no, I bought them.
Are you renting The Witch for later?
I figured you already had it.
You can also be like, I'll pick up the movie, team player.
I'll pick up a second copy of The Witch.
The woman's like, I don't have a VHS of The Witch. Come on.
Yeah, I was joking. We'll ask questions first, then I'll try to rent.
Okay.
Because I bought the pistol. Yeah, so you were working when the shootout happened?
She's like, yeah, I'm here all the time.
Did you happen to see, and I'll describe Robyn, a girl that insert description?
She's like, I was hiding, but I think I did see a girl. Then the car crashed, people got out, and there's a little white person that I think was a girl. Yeah, they got out, they ran north.
She ran north? Is there anything else you remember?
She says, no, I just hunkered down, and some people, one of them got shot, and then a bunch of them came and dragged people away, and then they were all gone before, like, anybody else showed up. So I had a fucking car sitting in my shop for about 2 hours before the police came, and the police, they just asked me some questions, and they fucking left, and then finally another hour later, a tow truck came, and I lost a lot of shit. A bunch of people came and looted, so I lost like half of my shit, so it's fucking ridiculous.
It's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Is there a big hole in the front?
It's the main window is all just particle board, and it looks like there's new scaffolding on that wall, and the door has been replaced.
What's north of here?
She says, Park? No. The Meadows? Elmhurst?
What's the Meadows?
That's the neighborhood.
There's a park up there?
She's referring to Corona Park.
North, where we just were?
Yeah, where you are.
Where we are. Okay. But just in the direction she was running. You probably know this neighborhood better than I do.
Yeah, she says, I don't know where they ran. Like, north of here.
I'll say, imagine you're a scared little girl running away from a bunch of gang members. And
I'd rather not.
Come with me. Close your eyes. Really get in there. No, I'm kidding. I'll say, a very scared girl is out there somewhere, and I just want to get her home safe.
She says, I don't know what I can do for you. There's homes north of here. It's a few blocks north of here. It's like a neighborhood. I don't know what happened to her. I heard some cars squealing and stuff like that. There was a lot of commotion, cars peeling out after that happened, and a lot of shouting. I just keep my head down.
Can Jason go around the building and look for clues of where Robyn might have gone? Like any sort of dropped items or footprints or things like that?
Okay, mind you, that was 2 weeks ago when this happened. So,
Jason is a super detective.
Okay. All right, give me
Jason.
give me an observation investigator roll.
Any minuses or?
I'm just gonna count your successes.
All right, I'm gonna use my special ability. So what is that? Do I get?
Oh, you mean your talent?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one, I didn't edit it yet, but I think I changed it to you can.
Or you can use it if you don't get any successes.
And you can choose to automatically get 1 success.
I'm gonna push it. So I guess I can't use it now because I got 2 successes. Can I get a 3rd success if I use the skill?
No.
All right, so I got 2 successes.
Okay. All right, so you wander around. You look at, there's still tire tracks on like where the crash happened, so you can make out that, and you notice like gun holes on various buildings, and like even some in the concrete where like bullets scuffed the concrete. So you're picturing, and you get down on your knees and you scream, there was a firefight, and you notice some other tire like marks that indicate a car from the north.
I want to point out that Jason is like that show Sherlock, or Sherlock Holmes. That's what's happening in his head. All right, sorry, so there's a car that came from the north?
Yeah, that seems to have skidded to a stop, like in the middle of the road, like horizontally blocking the road, and then took off again and banged a street sign.
Is there any
involved
like
in that,
paint on the
right?
street sign? He can tell what color the car was.
Black.
Black car. So I'm guessing that the car that was the one that shot up the car that ran into the pawn shop, and the car that ran into the pawn shop was the Jamaican King car that Robyn was in.
That's a reasonable, based on what she said. Yeah, that sounds like it.
But there's no evidence of like where Robyn might have gone or
No footprints of a little girl on the concrete. No. So all that you can see.
No torn bit of dress on some. Assuming she was wearing a dress. I don't know. It's what girls wear. A sign.
No.
Strand of hair.
Yeah. No. Just car prints, car tire, skids that look like they're about as old as about the same age.
So the other belligerent was the Latin King. Was that confirmed, or is that just what she suspects?
That's what I heard from those gang guys too.
Okay. That's all very interesting. I guess she's out there somewhere.
I'll tell you also, whoever was in the car that pulled up in the middle of the road and then peeled out and headed north and banged a sign, if somebody did get out, if it happened at the same time as the crash, and if you're hearing the woman said is that people got out of that car, whoever was in that car in the middle of the road would have witnessed this, at the very least.
Does this place happen to have like security camera?
Not outside. She's got security cameras inside so she can see customers.
But none of them point out front.
None of them point at the street. Some that do point at the entrance.
There are like other businesses around here though.
Yeah.
Okay, we might want to go around see if we can see if anybody had a security camera pointed that way.
Okay, so no security cameras out there.
Fun.
So there's a car that a car that wasn't involved in the altercation that crashed into the stop sign.
You don't know if it was involved in the altercation or not, but it screeched to a halt near the store, blocking the road, and then screeched away to the north, banging against a sign.
It was heading north though.
Jason can tell that it screeched to a stop, did a side swipe into the middle of the road, and then started up again, screeching and fishtailed, and he can tell that it was moving north at that point.
And it was black. What you
Well, Jason's like, I don't think there's anything more here. If we wanted to continue to follow up on this, we'd have to go talk to the Latin Kings and see if we can figure out if they saw anything. I have their card. I'm buds with the Latin King.
Vincent would go look around to see if there's cameras outside, unless someone did that and I didn't hear.
Yeah,
I did.
They're none.
You did on the outside?
Yes.
Nowhere in the whole area? Okay.
What about north up the street, the direction it was going?
There is a Burger King up there, and they might have cameras facing the street.
All right, let's check there first.
Okay, you go to the Burger King, and the people there are like, "Sorry, law enforcement only. We don't give tapes out. It's corporate policy."
Jason is going to try to convince them that they should let him see them because he's a PI. He shows them the PI license. What about a private investigator? We're kind of like cops, except we get things done.
You get given a card to like corporate.
No, it's to the cashier. It's like or whoever we're talking to.
Yeah, well, the manager, eventually the cashier gets the manager, and the manager is, "We don't have the tapes. You got to talk to corporate."
Corporate, huh? Where
Yeah,
are they?
Can I see if they're lying?
Sure.
What is the role? Insight.
It's insight, regular insight, but it is insight reader.
So yeah, I got one success.
All right, so he's not lying. He's basically like, we don't have that data. It goes to corporate, and you got to get in touch with them, and they'll give you tapes or they'll give you footage if you can prove that if you're law enforcement or something like that, work on an active case.
Okay, I'll ask that shootout that happened a couple weeks ago.
He's like, there's shootouts all the time.
The one that was just like a block up here, ran into the video store and a hold of the bag.
Okay, yeah.
Was there a little girl that ran in here or passed by? Was anybody
No.
here working when that happened?
I was working. I just heard gunshots and then some cars sped past, but no little girl.
Thank you for your time. We'll leave. I guess I'll take that car. Jason, do you want to go this corporate angle?
I think Jason would be more interested in trying to talk to the Latin Kings. What would we get from this video? Potentially, maybe see the make and model of the car, maybe a license plate. Maybe we could get a better idea of who was involved. But we're buds with the Latin Kings, right? Because of the whole killing the bear thing. Or
No,
why is Jason buddies with the Latin Kings? He met
not.
with them.
Yeah, you're
He
not.
said he would do him a favor.
Your brother is in the Latin Kings? Is that it?
No, his
Dominican.
brother is in the Dominican King.
You
Jason definitely wouldn't want to talk to the Dominicans.
you once met with a Latin Kings guy
He was
But-
eating
eating
enchiladas.
enchiladas, but we're not buddies with him.
Okay.
But you have a
Yes, I
relationship. You got an in.
Yeah. Jason could try to talk to him.
This seems like a dead end.
I guess one thing the video camera might have would a video of Robyn walking by.
That's true. It's up to you. Sounds like you have all the cards right now.
I don't think Jason has any cards.
Oh, you're a PI, so you have the best chance getting the tape from corporate and somebody from the Latin Kings. So it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Does Jason have the Latin King's phone number?
So let's see. You gave him your.
The person who set me up with the Latin Kings was the priest, though, right?
No, it's Rat King.
It was Rat King.
And
Jason
no,
probably doesn't have Rat King's phone number.
No, you don't have any of their phone numbers.
Oh, damn it!
You gave them. Yeah, you gave them a means of looking you up, and you have no means of looking them up, other than go back to Rat King.
Yeah, we could go
Flashbacks. Yes.
We could go there. I want to give them guns.
You want to go meet up with the underground people, Undertown?
Yeah, I bought these guns to give to them.
Okay.
You can't also do flashbacks.
Because I want to see what happens when you give a bunch of mentally unstable drug addicts loaded firearms.
Great. Jason's not going to use the flashback because that's his bad. Turns out he's not a very good detective.
Fair.
Hey, you're a great detective. Can I roll influence counselor?
Yes.
I'm going to try to make Jason feel like he's a really good detective.
Yeah.
I didn't get any successes.
Okay.
Jason just looks bummed out. Thanks for trying.
You figured out that car thing.
Jason, I guess then the lead would be to try to get a hold of corporate Burger King and so he can get the video.
Let's do it.
All right. Jason calls up Burger King corporate.
Okay, interminable wait times and then runarounds and what?
We'll do it on the way to Undertown.
Okay, and so give me basically this would be a
Thank you for calling Burger King support. Have it your way.
Maybe either scholar business or scholar law or a influence manipulator minus.
Does he get a plus?
Gotta be that.
A PI.
I can try to use that as weight.
Yeah, Jason tells this sad story about this case he's trying to solve, missing girl.
Okay, sir, let me transfer you.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, and you have to tell that sad story again.
You can tell Jason's getting a little bored.
All right, we need you to talk to our manager, and they send you an automated menu.
Fly me to the moon.
If you're calling to make a complaint, press 2. If you're calling to ask a question about the menu and make a change on the menu, press 3. If you're trying to speak with a manager of a specific branch, please enter the number of the branch.
Damn it, I want to get to the Burger King. I thought it was a monarchy.
All right, so yeah, did you make a roll?
No, I need to pull up my character sheet and figure out. You said -2?
Yeah.
You're just sitting. Try pressing 0.
I think it's probably 7 SK. 2 success.
Okay, so by the time you feel like you're about to make progress, you guys make it to the train station that you know leads to Undertown, and that was like 40 minutes later.
Jason just stays on the phone at the surface. I'm gonna make it through this.
All right, you want to catch up? On the way, it will take a little longer. On the way, I want to stop by a gun store and buy ammunition for these guns.
Okay. All right.
2 boxes of 9mm and then a box of 38.
Yeah. Okay. So it's the 46 plus $76, so still under your tracking limit.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Oh, and that's each box is 59mm and 50 38. Okay. Yeah. So Vincent and Vikessa are going to Undertown.
Yeah.
All right. Second. Okay, so you two are making your way through the underground, the tunnels and stuff, and yeah, and do you have flashlights and stuff?
Good question. I have a lighter. We have phones.
Okay. All right. Okay, so as you guys are going through, you're making your way through one tunnel, and for a moment you hear some like squeaking, like rats, and you shine your light, and you both are suddenly overcome with a revolting, like nauseating sensation, and 5 these rats are crawling.
I have my gun out.
Okay.
I do have a flashlight. No, I'm not carrying.
Okay. You see these 5 rats are like squirming around, moving real weird, and they several of them are looking at you and screeching, and you can see that they are all legless and they're crawling around like little worms and screeching, and you just have this like overpowering, like nauseating sensation, and then they screech and they start to squirm away under some cracks in the wall. Is that? But yeah, that nauseating sensation is like lingering. Anyway, you make your way further into Undertown, and yeah, you find Rat King.
My favorite guy.
Yeah, he's like, "What's up? What's up? What's going on?"
Jason's up there on the phone with Burger King corporate, but we need, we were wondering if we could get in contact with the Latin Kings again. If you have any contact information or?
Like, yeah, sure. And he says, I can't give you contact information, but I can't just give away that information. So, but I can arrange a meeting if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be great. So what are these guys like?
The Latin Kings.
Yeah.
He says, I don't know, they're real gangsters and shit. You don't want to fuck with them. It's a big gang. They got turf up here, all around the South Bronx. They got turf in Queens West. But yeah, I know this guy, El Predicador. I think they know these. They're really Catholic. They're really religious and shit. But of course, that doesn't stop them from sinning a lot. Why would it? I don't know. They just gotta confess it, and then it's over, and then it's good. They're good, and they're gonna go to heaven, no matter how many fucking people they kill.
Oh, I thought you meant they're all gay.
I don't know. Could be that. Who knows what all that all that childhood whatever shit, being altar boys and stuff. I don't know.
I'll nod.
So he's, I'll give you a call. I'll call you. I'll tell you when what a meeting is set up. All right.
That'd be great. Give Jason a call.
I'll give him a call. Yeah. You have another meeting with them. All right.
Also, yeah, while I'm down here, so who seems like they could be trusted with a gun? So Rat King, what is his job here? He's just
Rat King he's
King?
head of the salvage team, the most successful salvage team. He's also security, lookout. He's in his late 20s, covered in like burn scars, athletic. He keeps his own small separate crew.
He doesn't seem like unstable, violent.
It seems like people keep him at a distance, but they respect him.
I just don't want to get a gun to somebody that's just gonna.
You were just talking about what happened. What would happen if I gave all these people guns?
I was joking about that. I was joking. I don't actually want that to be the result. So he's quote head of security.
Yeah.
But he seems like he's committed to that, right? Like he's not doing it for petty power.
Doesn't seem that way. He keeps away from. He doesn't try to put himself in the center. He puts himself on the periphery.
All right, I'm gonna give him. I don't know who seems like second to him among the leadership. Who seems like if they saw something freaky, they could keep their shit together and try to shoot it.
Probably the engineer. He's a quiet, practical man in his 60s. He doesn't really speak all that much, but he's very matter of fact. Yeah, he lives in a workshop full of salvage parts and stuff, and he knows a lot. But he seems like a calm, like rational person.
Does he seem like he has like military experience or anything?
No.
Does anybody?
Some of the people in Rat King's crew. He's got a crew of six guys, one woman.
I'm gonna give him one.
Five men. One.
I'll give him one, and it's up to him to do it. So yeah, I'll give him the Glock.
Okay.
And a box of bullets.
All right. Wow. All right. Thanks.
I say, be careful with that. Have you shot one of these before?
Yeah. Shot. Yeah, a few times in my glory days. I mean, it's like 27.
All right. I'll be like, okay, just in case, and I'll give him like a safe. Don't point it at people.
Yeah.
Make sure that the chamber's clear. Don't put your finger on the trigger unless you're planning on firing at something. Make sure the safety's on. You're just gonna run him through like the whole thing.
Okay.
Teach him good trigger discipline.
Yeah, like trigger discipline, function, how to clear a jam. Yeah, all that jam.
You always pretend it's loaded, never aim at any you and don't intend to shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the bugbears and shit. All right, got it.
Yeah, and rule of cool, aiming at people when you're trying to make a point.
Like I'll do that.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Okay, so I'll give him that, and then I'll ask him about the other. I want to give one to somebody on the council who I'm thinking the engineer, unless you think there's like a better suggestion.
I don't know. I'd say Beth. Beth would be a good one. She'll keep it safe. That's a dangerous thing, and nobody's gonna fucking take a gun from Beth, and she'll use it. She'll use it to protect the community.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. And the last thing, sorry I'm taking up so much time, is I want to. Actually, I'll ask Beth about that. I'll say thanks so much. Yeah, call Jason, and I'll go talk to Beth.
Okay.
Unless Pat wanted to. No, I'd tell Rat King call Jason. Unless Vincent wants to say anything to El Rato.
No, I'm having slight audio problems, but I think I get the gist.
Okay. All right. I'll go then. Oh, and I'll try to get Rat King's contact. Does he have a phone number?
He uses. There's like a few phones. He doesn't have a phone on his own, but he uses other people's phones.
Okay. Does he have their numbers?
Yeah. He can give you a phone number, and he says he doesn't know who might be using it at any given time, but he says it might be. He'll get back to me.
Okay. Sounds good. Love you. Take care. Be safe.
Oh, I love you too. I don't know. I don't mean it like.
I love you. No, I'm just joking. I don't. All right. I say thank you so much. You've been a terrific help. I'll go talk to Beth.
Okay, so Beth Friendly has met you before. Ask you how you're doing and why you're giving her a gun.
Just in case.
Okay.
There's dangerous stuff down here.
She agrees and she thanks you and asks if you're asking anything in return. Is it Glock 17?
No, I give the Glock 17 to Rat King. I'm giving her the pocket pistol, the compact.
Oh,
Or no, it's not a pocket, but yeah, the compact.
the ones you bought? I think you bought a...
That's what you said, right? It was a Glock 17, a compact, 38.
Oh, right. Yep. Glock 17. Yes. Okay.
I raise my eyebrow. I involuntarily raise my eyebrow and look around. She says, "I give you anything in return." I'm like,
She's
I don't
like,
say
"Just
that.
check it."
That's like my eyebrow looking around. What would
Yeah.
I even? No, I just want to make sure that you guys can defend yourself. But, have you used one of these before?
She nods.
Do you need me to?
She says, "I know how to use one.
All right.
This is, honey, I grew up in the Bronx."
All right. I also want to ask if they need like supplies.
Says always.
Yeah, but do you just give me a list?
You want a list? All right. We need insulin. We need medicines. We need more blankets. We need food. All right, that's the start of it.
Just bring the gun to the insulin store and you get it for free.
Good point. Give me that back. I'm going to use it to do some crimes to get you. What's the most? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. She's going to be like that. I'm not going to give him shit. I'm joking. Okay. Yeah, just say whatever you guys need. Let me know.
Insulin, medicine, blankets, and food.
I'm assuming she's giving me like actual
Yeah.
types of medicines. Okay.
She's, we need painkillers. We need flu medicines.
Well, that's fine. I can just write down med
Yeah, various.
with quotes around.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
It's like coffee. We need coffee.
She hands her a $10 Starbucks gift card.
I've got you. There's $3.74 left on that.
Oh, and if you could if you're getting coffee, more coffee machines, that would make my day. Because we usually get long lines in the morning and people get real grumpy. So if we can make those lines shorter, I'd be a happy woman.
What's their like kitchen situation?
It's out in the commons. There's a bunch of cobbled together electrical stoves and wood-fired stoves. Some hoses connected to, like, running through corridors connected to water lines, city water lines and stuff like that.
Right on. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good.
All right, head back to Jasen.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasen, you have managed to get corporate to. They were gonna send you this stuff in 7 to 10 business days, but instead they are sending it. They'll get to you in 1 to 2 business days. They'll email you the video footage from a specific day.
Great. Jason says thank you. He hangs up and then he says, "It's good to be the king."
Way to go, Jason. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I actually didn't
Hell
think
yeah,
I'd be able to do it, but actually they're all really nice there. And they also gave me a card for a free mozzarella stick. So they're sending that.
Whoa.
So we can
Realistic?
get some mozzarella sticks and it'll be my treat.
Hell yeah.
It's 1 foot long.
Oh, do they have a TV down there?
Yeah, they got a couple.
Do they have a VHS player?
No.
Okay. I'll give them this VHS player and then I'll leave the movies with them. I was going to watch them, but I figured they probably could use the entertainment.
Did you
People are
rent
like-
them?
I did. I'll come get them and then bring them back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
People
Well,
are
I'll leave it with what's her face? Beth.
it's like, all right.
Just
I'll
take
make sure.
care of these. They're rentals.
Yeah, I'll try. I got a lot on my plate, so I can't promise anything. Some people just like to take stuff, but I will try. Thank you, Vanessa. I really appreciate you. Yeah, and some people are already gathering around. Oh, what we got? Okay, so you're back with Jason.
Actually, instead of giving it to her, I'm going to give it to the engineer.
Okay, so
Sorry.
all right, so yeah, he asked
He knows the value of technology.
He would be like, "You want me to show people movies?"
Yeah, like how set it up, and then when they're just make sure that the movies don't get ruined.
I can't. I don't know how I can stop people from ruining your tapes. I'm just gonna give them to Beth, okay, and she can take care of them.
Okay, sounds good. And then we'll just have that. I'll just have that conversation with Beth that we just had.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm like,
The engineer was your flashback.
do what you can. Excellent.
Okay. All right. So you're back with Jason, and what are you guys up to? Can we move to the other players or the next? What's up?
Hang on. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
All right. Vincent and Alyssum. All right. So you guys are heading out to check out the address.
Yeah.
All right. It is a.
We're not gonna go on the property. We're just gonna walk around the neighborhood.
For how long are you walking around the neighborhood?
I guess that depends on what's there. If there's somewhere where we can probably like hang out and not look totally suspicious.
Okay. So the place where the address, here's what the neighborhood looks like. So it's a storage facility in kind of an industrial-ish area where you can park your car like half a block away and look at the place. You could drive around the block, but there's not really. That's as far as hanging out. That it would be sitting in your car somewhere, or circling the block, because there's no like coffee shop nearby where you can hang out like outside of your car.
Pretty industrial.
Can we climb on the roof of the neighboring buildings and put cameras up there?
So you'll need to get into these places, like the one that has the closest thing that's across the street. That is, actually you can get in there. It's a various offices. The bottom floor is a clinic. There's a clinic there, but there's a lot of unguarded space, empty offices, and that kind of thing. So it would be pretty easy to make your way up onto the roof, and you could look down at the storage space from there. Give me a observation scouting.
Okay.
I'm gonna look. Alice is gonna look up on her phone. Does this storage business, does it advertise? Does it have a website? Is it all just a front, or is it also like a legit business that regular people use, kind of thing?
It's a real storage space, storage unit building.
I got 3 successes.
Okay, so here, Pat, here's some bonus effects of that roll. Pick 2 of those questions or options.
Oh, I've been seeing it so good.
Is this after we get on the roof, or?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably pick that one. Do you want me to pick that one, hear the information, then pick my second one?
Sure. So the useful information is storage unit. Whatever's going on happens inside of there. So you wouldn't really be able to see when it was going on inside of there from out here or any cameras. You'd just be able to see people coming and going, and you would be lucky as hell to be able to recognize anybody who's coming and going. It'd most likely be just nondescript. Who knows? If there's undercover cops, you wouldn't be able to tell. But there could be distinctive looking people coming and going. In any case, they'd be in there doing any business, probably inside of there, and that would likely mean that the people running this place are maybe not in on the business going on in there, but are capable of protecting it. If there's something shady going on inside this building, they wouldn't just pick some random storage unit company. That's your information.
Okay. And then I'm leaning towards either, is there anything hidden here, or how do I get in? Am I allowed to get counseling
From
Alice?
Vikessa, yeah, from Alice. Sure.
Wait, let me look. Which one did you just do?
The second to last one, useful information.
I don't know. Maybe,
Are we thinking about trying to get in eventually? So that would be, if we were, then that would be a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Or if there's something hidden, like a camera or something else, that may be helpful.
Yeah, but the details or something hidden that we'd have to hang out for 50 minutes?
We're just sneaking on the roof, so no one's going to see us, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe the details out of place? I don't know. None of the options are sticking out to me as like obviously better, so I think whichever one you pick.
Yeah, let's go with any details here that are out of place.
Okay, maybe a little bit like less than a block away, there is a shiny black Escalade parked, and a couple of guys in there. The windows are tinted, but through the dash of the front window, you can see a couple of Latino-looking guys. See, they're wearing some bling jewelry, and they are sipping coffee, and they are like eyes peeled. They're like scanning the environment. They're lookouts.
Oh, damn. We definitely, I'll share all that information with Alice.
Okay, yeah, it seems sketchy. Hopefully they don't notice us. Not that we're doing anything wrong.
So should we place a couple cameras up here?
I don't know. I feel like they might notice it.
Could we disguise them so they're hard to see from the ground?
Give me a roll for that. You give me a crafting roll.
Hold on. Keep leaving the roll page. I don't know.
Jury rig.
What is your crafting more than a 4, Alice?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see, crafting. Oh wait, yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah,
Total.
you better do it, and I can help you.
Okay, and let's make sure we like this camera. It's just like a generic. It's not connected to the internet or anything. It's like a trail cam or something.
Yeah, that's a question I've been having. You guys have been setting up a lot of cameras around, and I guess I'm not clear. Are these trail cams? Are these things that are collecting data on their own thing, or are they sending data somewhere? Maybe Matt can answer me that question.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always assumed that you had to go and collect them.
Okay.
But that was more just to be fun.
I think that's safer also.
Jason, he buys these things in bulk for cheap. He's got them all over the city.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me make this roll. Wow, this camera's invisible.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nobody's gonna find that.
Okay. I think we should get out of here. I'm sketched out.
I can't even see where our cameras are, but maybe
Yeah, you
we'll
lost
find
track.
them later.
Okay,
You'll have to roll to find them next.
Google AI.
Put them in the brick mortar.
What, Sam?
Google AI says 128 gigabyte SD card can typically store 8 to 12 days of motion activated 1080p footage or 4 to 6 days of continuous recording at the same resolution.
2015.
Yeah, so you might want to downscale that a little bit. But so a couple days, maybe have it.
Yeah.
3 days of continuous recording.
Yeah, by the way, you did set up cameras at that around the Korean facility like 5 days ago.
Yeah, I'm actually going to do other stuff, but I want to let other people do things.
Yeah.
I'm not going to work on my map during the day.
Cameras, it was on day
Wait,
3.
what time is it?
So
Is it time
now,
for us to watch movies at Helga's?
yeah.
Cool. Oh, last
Oh,
thing
yeah.
on this building is, and Alice can do this like on the way back or at Helga's apartment. She wants to try and figure out who owns the storage company.
Yeah, give me a scholar. Let's see.
Okay.
And say either scholar business or technical computer.
3 successes on technical computer.
Technical computer. Okay, so it's a single company that owns just this one place. Actually, the company, this is the only storage. No, my bad. It's not the only storage facility that they own. They own a few storage facilities around the city in various places, but most notably in downtown Brooklyn, Red Hook, and in around JFK Airport. That company also owns real estate a lot of significant real estate in Manhattan, in the Lower East Side, Little Italy, notably. Probably the most expensive, high-end property that company owns is the Bowery Hotel in East Village. It's a pretty high-end hotel. And your investigating connects those businesses with the Italian Mafia, the Cosa Nostra.
Okay. All right. That's some good info. Okay, movie night.
All right. So you guys all gather at Helga's place?
Hell yeah, everyone come on over. Let's watch some pizza, drink some beer. We're going to watch a movie, spend time together, and maybe talk about our plans this weekend. It's like bonding time and city integration time. It's important. We all spend time together.
Yeah. Friday. Yeah, so I briefly want to just give you a overview of your week. So it's been a crazy week. And yeah, so a week ago we were emerging from Chairwalk apparently, and found yourself here in New York City and rescued Ji-Young Kang and helped save her family, and then began. Actually, I don't have a week summary done, but yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, your first day here was a really long one. That was also when you discovered the boundaries to the edges of the city, or at least boundaries that your conscious awareness, most of you can't pass by in a normal way. You were also asked by the priest to help find this bear in the subway. The next day, you went down into the subway and encountered this demon bear, killed it, and it met the people in Undertown and explored the city a little bit, tried to get used to things. Jasen, you encountered that Repo Man for the first time on day 2, and then you guys also found Blue, the real film reel from Blue, and learned about the Asso terrorists. And the third day that you're here, so that also the end of that day, Vikessa tried Soma, and you guys went to the funeral in the Undertown. And day 3 was Sunday. Looked for places, potential workshop, places where you could have a hideout. Jasen wandered around, met some people in the city, Tommy Guns, and learned about a performance named Bloody Rose. Talked to the reporter, Lisa Marie McIntosh, and Vikessa had talked to her family, started trying to reconnect with them, and you guys talked a lot about the mysteries of Soma, tried to figure out your goals, and started setting up surveillance in around the Korean facility. Was the next day. Monday, a lot of you went to work. Jasen met with El Predicator, King's Guy, and also Lisa Marie, and Helga started researching Soma, and then day 3 and 4, day 5, Tuesday, Jasen met with Latin Kings, and Alice encountered a violent altercation outside an Omega Games cafe and stole an AR, the pair of eyesight glasses. You still have those sitting around. And
think they're in Vincent's shop wrapped in foil.
Yeah. Let's see, and then and Jason, you learned that you went and visited your home, your apartment, and learned, oh yeah, the Dominican mafia hired us, and you called your brother, and also set up cameras up in Yonkers in the Hillsdale water reservoir for Lisa Marie. On day 6, you had breakfast with Jason had breakfast with his brother, and had a surprise encounter with Percival Cortez, who told him gave you the cell phone, Liam O'Malley's cell phone. You also researched the Repo Man's license plate, found nothing. Finley and Vincent broke into Black Forest Accounting on behalf of Vikessa, found out this company investigating the Durst's ties to the Irish mob. And let's see, that was on day 36. And then yesterday, this was Jason talked to Lisa Marie McIntosh, who is going to publish the article on Soma, and Vanessa met with an old friend of hers who revealed that she has the ability to magic, and was apparently trying to recruit Vanessa, some organization, some group. And Alice, you learned about Detective O'Malley and cracked his phone. Learned about something called Herald's Watch, or Order of Heralds. Found this address that you just investigated, and and then today, today you went looking for Robyn, and Vikessa and Jason discovered that ability to do magic, and although Vincent is not aware of that, and now you find yourselves convening here at Helga's place, and you guys sit down to watch. Okay. You sit down to watch The Witch, and watching The Witch is dizzyingly familiar. It's surreal. It's like opening a door to the Ravenlands. It's like watching the travails of an unfortunate family of zealots banished from the relative safety of one of their villagers. Admittedly, cloistered standard is, that's common where we're from. It's ignorant village, and some family getting banished out into the wilds, and where everything they encounter seems to want them dead. You're like, yeah, that sounds familiar. They are fundamentally innocent people, unfortunate enough to come into the attention of a group of evil and secretive witches. Yeah, that happens. Primarily, or perhaps there's only one witch. It's hard to tell. And so the witches that they encounter, that they're coming to the attention of, are more like vultures than predators, because all they need to do once they steal the baby of the family is wait for the paranoia and desperation of the family to tear itself apart and feed itself to them. And it's quite harrowing and distressing to watch a film that so perfectly captures life in the Ravenlands, except for a few cultural differences. Just replace that Puritanism with the Rust Church or any other small cult originating from an isolated village. You can observe like this strange juxtaposition within your minds. Like your New York City perspective sees that lifestyle and mindset of these people as strange, alien, ancient, but your Ravenlands perspective sees it as familiar and tragically normal. Yeah, it's an interesting watch for you.
I hope everyone had fun.
Oh.
Are we gonna watch the Vanessa movie?
Jason is just fuming about the witches. It's not right. It's not right. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna stop him. He keeps running over to the TV.
He's like looking behind the TV. Where are they?
Yeah, at the ending where they're like, or near the end when they're like using the butter churner to make baby paste, like Jason is like almost breaks the TV.
You gotta make him stop it. You gotta stop it. Jason Jason tries to cast Dispel Magic during the movie. Tries to cast it on the actors.
Okay.
It's like hyper real for Jason knows what movies are, but for some reason this combination of these two people bouncing around in his head with the reality, how real the film seems to him, he tries to cast Dispel Magic on one of the witches.
So when you try to do that, or would you be casting rank 1 or rank 2?
Rank 2.
Okay. You feel like something is about to happen, but you really try.
Jason slumps down defeated. He's like, the witches, and he rolls around a bit.
Oh shit, we're trying to do magic? I want to try. Tell me what you saw. Vikessa do it earlier. What happened?
Jason glares at you and he's just cast Dispel Magic on the witches. They're coming for us.
Vincent,
He's like he's having a PTSD kind of thing.
Vincent, what is it like watching this movie with these people?
I guess it's odd that they're nodding and shrugging.
Oh, Helga wanted. I was trying. When Jason's freaking out, she'd probably grab his hand, put one hand on his face, and be like, Hey, can you hear me in there? You see me? Look at me. Look at my eyes. We're okay, yeah? We're okay?
This seems
see
to
me?
help Jason break out of it. You're right. It's
Yeah,
just
like,
a
you see
movie.
me?
You know, I just
It is a
forget that
movie.
it's
This
just so
isn't-
real. It's so real.
Yeah, I feel you, but we're here and not there right now.
You're right.
Yeah, Vincent, Vincent, they are like, Jason was freaking out and talking about trying to cast magic, and Alice, who's normally pretty level-headed, was like, yeah, how are we casting magic? Vincent, how are you responding to that?
I guess so. We've talked about their world, right? So I have the basic understanding of that.
I don't recall, but if you guys, you've had a lot of time in your hands, so if you guys want to have tried to explain that.
There was a conversation about him having the and stuff, but I don't remember like specifically.
I talked with Soleil about it, and
So, yeah.
Yeah, remember there was that conversation with Saleh.
Yeah,
Sally.
so that was...
I think it was gone for a few sessions, so I imagine I would have at least tried to broach the subject about it with them.
Sure.
So if you guys feel like you're comfortable to share, then that'd be great. Otherwise, you might ask Sally about it more.
That was...
Yeah, I think we could share some stuff with a fellow dreamer. We experienced another life.
So was it like New York City or more like Texas, or were you guys from Europe?
Farther away than that.
New Zealand?
It was a lot like that movie we just watched. And this sounds totally crazy, but like I lived hundreds of years in that other place. And
Whoa.
That stuff's up here.
Did you all live that long?
No, I think
No.
just me.
I was alive for like twice as long as I look, I think.
Alyssum, she jumps up and she like, if there's any windows that are open, she's like pulling down the curtains, like covering blackout shades. And she's like, I need to try something. I need to try this. I need to try to do magic.
We support you.
So let's like turn off all the lights and put on some, I don't know.
And yeah.
Like some beach sounds or something, or
Okay.
some cave ambiance. I need the sounds of a dripping cave.
Okay. Otherwise, Helga pull up like lo-fi beats to study to.
Jason runs out to his car and he grabs a didgeridoo and he brings it back and he starts playing it.
We're setting the mood, and I'm gonna try and meditate and see if that helps.
Okay, give me an insight meditation. Let's see.
Like calm for meditation.
Yeah,
Mindful?
it'd be an insight meditate, insight mindful. And
Any pluses or minuses to that?
yes. You guys made +1? Yeah. It's a +1 didgeridoo.
Hell yeah.
3 successes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get into a state where I'm very focused and like self-suggestible.
Okay, I think I could give you, with 3 successes, a temporary like wits bonus
Okay.
of 1.
Mhm.
So
And then
that will be a bonus to your insight magician skill.
yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna try and cast Lightbringer. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
second.
Rank 1, power level 1, Lightbringer.
All right. Okay. How is it that you're rationalizing that this is possible? Is it like some sort of advanced science, or is it fundamentally breaking the laws of physics? Is it creating something out of nothing, or is it manipulating something that's already there? What is the mechanism that makes this possible to your mind?
Alice, she knows that Vanessa has done a spell that was witnessed by people. She knows that Vanessa's acquaintance performed a spell. And as Alyssum, she had the knowledge that the gods were special people within Chermog that were like somehow doing this. So I think she has the belief that this world is also not like fully physical.
Yeah.
So she has a strong, like, she believes that whatever this world that she's experiencing is made of, it can be bent to your will and it can be broken and it can be changed because she's witnessed it. So she believes it's possible and that there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to do it.
All right. Okay, so your casting would be, let's see, 12 plus, say, 13 plus 1. So that's 26. Okay, 26 minus 19.
Okay.
So you are rolling 7 dice, base dice.
1 success.
Okay, you'll say some words and you whisper them under your breath, and you open your palm and a bright white light appears on your palm and lights up the whole room and stays there, sitting on your palm. Hold on 1 second.
You start contact juggling with it.
Okay. Yeah, so what do you guys do? Malay is like nodding and going, yes.
I slow clap and then go back to making the mask.
Then he stops didgeridooing and he pumps his fist and he's, hell yeah, we're back, baby, we're back. And Just a little kick.
I'm gonna open a portal to hell.
Good.
Yeah,
Helga
Alice
would
is like,
have ripped out her phone and started recording at the beginning of this. Not with the intent to share, but just like, so we have record, you can do it.
Felt
Okay.
cute, and then post a selfie of yourself with someone with a light on their hand in the background.
I'll cue my delete later. What's Vincent think?
Probably just assumes it's a magic trick. You'd probably go up and look at it, try to grab it.
So it would be a cult with no heat, and it's just like a point of light. Like you can't see how small it is, but you pass your hand right through it, and you can't
Alice
feel
is,
it.
like laughing and like euphoric. She's probably happier than you've ever seen her.
It's great.
I think Vincent would probably be like maybe moving her hand around and like putting his head underneath and waving, like looking for a string or something.
Yeah, she'll let you do it.
There is distressingly no string and no devices. Like you pass, it's like a hologram, but it's like a hologram that is lighting up the entire room from a single point. It's not being emitted from anywhere you can find.
Yeah, he's like looking for a projector.
With her other hand, she like grabs your shoulder and gets really close to your face, and it's real magic, Vincent. Get used to it.
Holy shit, we did it.
I think, man, he'd probably sit down and just be looking skeptically around the room for something and just, okay, there's got to be a catch here.
Jason's just like dancing. It's just as you're looking around the room, you notice that he seems pretty gleeful.
Didgeridooing.
Yeah, he's holding the didgeridoo up like he's playing in a Mardi Gras parade.
Is he actually capable of making the sound, or because he's like most people where it just
yeah.
blows?
Yeah, no, he took a class in community college, so you're actually pretty impressed.
I would be, yeah.
I'm impressed.
I'd be impressed in real life.
You're tempting me to make you roll for a performance roll, but I've never done
I'll
it.
do it.
All right, that's influence performer. You have 4 dice.
I think it only lasts, I think, like 15 seconds or so. I think
No, it's 1 turn,
Oh, okay. Wait, how long is the turn?
15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't have influence performer.
That's right. Roll your 4 dice.
I'll walk over to the sink and put it underwater and do, just whatever.
Yeah, it stays.
Yeah.
All right, Jason's didgeridooing is not that impressive.
Vincent will
actually
be like,
pathetic. It's like he has this really nice didgeridoo, but he clearly doesn't know how to use it.
It's too bad Grogu is in here.
who's Grogu?
What we have
Someone
is
we used to know.
this tiny whimsical goblin friend.
He's always
Rode on a
dancing.
wolf.
Always had sausage in his pockets. Love treasure.
So he says he rode on a wolf. He was a wolf rider.
And he loved to dance. And a single tear rolls down my cheek.
Oh my god, I'm so glad Grogu's not here. He was so annoying. And then Jason makes a little raspberry like he's joking. Just kidding. Love that Grogu. He was quite a mischievous guy.
I wonder if there is like a version of him.
There should be.
Yes,
There's a version
will
of
be in it.
Lascivious and Hector and my mom.
God, there must be a version of everyone.
Maybe his name's Greg. Let's look up Greg's.
Gregu.
Greg Ragu, that's his name.
So he's like Greg Wu.
Big Woo.
That was a very challenging cast.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I couldn't do it. I tried. Did you see? When that TV, I was so scared, and
Yeah.
anyway.
If
I couldn't
anyone
do it.
could do it, though, it'd be you.
Vikessa did it also.
Oh,
He did it
another
first.
note: how you're feeling. You actually don't feel any kind of drained element of it.
Do I not have to spend a willpower?
You did not spend a willpower.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I looked
Yeah,
up.
I'll tell everyone that. Seems like it's not draining me the way it used to. What is
Interesting.
I want to say I looked it up, and in 4 years, it's going to be really weird when The Mandalorian comes.
Ah.
I bring out my giant piccolo. What was that instrument that they used?
Yeah, like that.
Hand flute?
It's like a giant. It's like the largest piccolo or something that they used to make that soundtrack.
Oh,
Gotta roll for it.
I mean, isn't it just like a tiny flute?
Yes, I don't understand all the dynamics of music or instruments, but I know it's a big ass flute.
The piccolo is cool, but I like the updated version, the pickle P.
Whoa, the pickle yo.
Contrabass flute? Is this?
Sorry to metagame here, but I definitely think we should watch that video because I think it would be helpful.
Yeah, hyper bass flute. Okay, yeah, let's watch it. Yeah, do you think doing Soma makes? I'm asking this to Vikessa. Do you think doing Soma makes it easier to do magic? Do you think that's like the secret that your acquaintance was in on?
And that's what was my assumption, but you just managed to do it.
It was hard though, and when you did it, it was too.
It was very hard.
Hmm.
But like, I wonder if
it
you're actively
could.
high.
But I'm worried about Soma.
So Sam,
being
the
evil.
Soma a certain to metagame here. Certain doses, it does give you an insight bonus of a few dice.
Okay.
+2 inside magic, so it's slightly easier. So I guess people that are casting magic I don't know what their skills are. They must have practiced a lot, whatever it is. 'Cause +2 isn't that much with how difficult it is.
Yeah. They must have totally different spells than the spells that we know. They probably have totally different magic traditions.
We've seen passing through matter, and then that my friend did teleportation.
Yeah, I wonder what they're like.
And I hope that they're all based on X-Men powers.
So if you guys want to watch that video with Martha and I don't know, yeah, Sam, you were not sure if you wanted to.
Oh, no, we can. That's fine.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
at
Well,
I wanted to review it more in depth, but if people really want to see it, then I don't really care.
Okay. yeah. So you watch this voyeuristic video of these two women lounging around and talking, and then getting progressively high. It's several hours long, and then just chit chatting, and
We
drinking
weren't naked.
champagne.
We weren't naked wrestling.
Never got naked. Just
We
eat
did not.
charcuterie, and so
We're talking about rich people stuff you can't connect with,
yeah. And
like with white girl stuff.
they take the soma and get high, and then eventually Martha wants to arm wrestle. They try, and Vikessa seems uncomfortable with it, and Martha talks about that, and she's like, okay, and so you can drink some champagne, put on some music.
I don't think I was
And,
uncomfortable as much as not good at it.
Yeah, well, it was. You had a hard time emotionally
Oh,
trying
sure,
to
yeah.
do an aggressive competition. Then you guys
Okay.
would drink
Can we-
some.
That was
Can we
before
pause
drank.
it and talk about that? It seemed like
Mhm.
she could get violent, but you couldn't. But you took the same amount of soma.
Brian? Does that
Perhaps
sound
she
correct?
didn't. Perhaps she didn't take the same amount.
We just have the videotape.
And yeah,
did
she
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 look like
she
to
looks uncomfortable too doing it. She's like laughing too much, but looks like she's really trying, like pushing through awkwardness.
Yeah, she could just be used to it.
But then she pours champagne, and then she's like, okay, now let's arm wrestle again. And you guys get into it. And she talks about that. She says alcohol. She mentions that alcohol lets us bring out our aggression with the soma. And then you guys just, let's wrestle. And then you guys wrestle. And she beats Vanessa a few times. And they're panting and chilling and laughing a little bit. And she mentions like that she knows some people and knows some secrets, and you want to learn these secrets, right? And when Vanessa's like, yeah, and she says, but why do you care about these? And Vanessa's like, why do you? She's like, that's my business. I'm the one asking questions. She says, but you care about the world. They're having this weird conversation, and Martha's like, don't you think the world needs help? And Vanessa's like, yeah. And then Vanessa starts to get more friendly, and this is really important to me. And Martha's like, and you want to join a group of people who want to help the world.
We're the Republican Party.
Yeah, to save the world and then Martha's like, you want to save the world, or join this group to save the world from a catastrophe that you don't believe is going to happen, so that you can do paranormal things, contact the paranormal. Is that what you're looking at for? And Vanessa's like, oh, these are kind of leading questions, and Vanessa's like, yeah, essentially. And so Martha's, what's up?
Sorry, Vincent will pause it and say, what do you think she means? Because those questions seem tricky. Are you supposed to say you don't care, or supposed to say you don't care? You do care. What do you guys think? I don't understand.
Alyssum's asleep.
With a bright light in her hand.
That would only last
Oh
15
yeah, I
minutes.
guess that's what you.
I'll
Jason's
go
like
to
in
move
a
her someplace
corner.
comfortable and put a blanket on her. Said, shh.
Jason's in the corner and he's trying to figure out how to make the didgeridoo work. He's like, I used to know how to do this.
Make the didgeridoo.
It's a
Well, right
didgeridoo,
now I
not
only know how to
didgeridoo.
didgeridoo.
Oh no, we made the same joke at the same time.
What do you think, Vanessa?
I have no idea.
Okay.
It seems like, why ask me? Like, it seemed like jumping the gun a little bit. Like, why would I don't know what she knows, so why would I be interested in the world ending from some kind of catastrophe that I'm not presently aware of? It was more like the vibe that the world is going to end. I don't know. There's a good chance that they're just crackpots, honestly.
When
Just
you
some
came,
into the world cult. This girl used to be in a cult, and I don't know if she left that cult or not. And so typically people who were in cults seek out other cults to be in. So it's
Is
pretty
that
suspect.
true?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Hallie just watched
Yeah.
a documentary about it. And I actually know a lot about cults. So
Oh,
yeah,
well.
young horses. Yeah.
hey, let's start a cult.
So when you came to my warehouse, I think I overheard you say something like, "See this bear skin? I know a lot of stuff." So maybe she thought you knew a lot of stuff, and that's why she was speaking like you knew something.
Maybe, but there's no inherent connection between doing magic and the world ending. Maybe there is a connection, but not a self-evident one. It's a big leap for someone to make.
Okay, then I guess we can finish.
In my opinion, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, the rest of the video, she just talking about how, let's be clear, most of the people who are going to, most of the cities of the world are going to die off, and there's going to be a bloodbath.
Which I look
what we're gonna
unimpressed with because I lived most of my life in a place that regularly did bloodbaths on purpose.
Yeah, you heard bloodbath, and you think fondly back to Lastberg's annual bloodbath.
I'm like, oh, I can't wait. We'll be safe.
Okay, so yeah, and she's like, but there's hope. She just says there's hope, and she doesn't go into descriptions of what that means. It's vague about it, and she thinks that maybe Vanessa could be an asset.
Which makes me feel, boy, just so wanted, being called an asset.
And then she gives some antihistamines, and the conversation changes. And then she says, Martha says that these antihistamines will reduce the soma, and says it's been a pleasure, and I see you're interested, and maybe I'll reach out to you, maybe not. Good luck. And then they hug, and then Martha leaves. And then Vanessa says, "Fucking weirdo."
I forgot about that.
Can you tell us about this cult?
I don't know anything about it. I don't know what she's involved with. She said that she's...
No, the previous cult.
I don't really know that much about it. I just knew she was in it. But I don't know. She said she'd moved beyond that anyway. She said she had elevated beyond it.
Okay, so what did we learn? That maybe there's a group that thinks the end of the world is happening and they can do magic. It involves soma, alcohol. It lets you be violent during soma. Did we already know that?
From the corner, you hear a loud, wet squawk.
Wow.
Like Luigi?
Is Jason shitting on the floor?
Oh,
what
he
it
better
sounds
not.
like. That's what it sounds like, but
Bed.
it's just the didgeridoo.
Right. Yells like,
Okay.
and then falls back asleep.
How late does this whole thing...
Hey,
Go.
people are welcome to spend the night. I figure everyone's a little drunk, probably done some shots. Got plenty of. I'll go make sure to pick up extra blankets and pillows and like spin pads and stuff for pals. So whoever wants to sleep over, probably can fit a few people in bed 'cause I'm short. Like, look, all pals. Who wants to
Oh,
spend
no,
the night?
I was asking because if this ends up being 2 quarter days, then I'd finish my map. But I don't know if we're going all the way to 6 a.m.
Now I'm assuming everyone probably peter out around 1 or 2. If you want to hang out and keep working by yourself.
Nope.
stay up late.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. This was fun.
bye.
Let's do it again. Oh, I forgot I was going to bring Solga like a gift, like sort of a stylistically inappropriate for her leather skirt. And I go, I think this would look really nice on you.
She's gonna have to wear it now. It was a gift. Thank
Like,
you.
I think
Very
it would look
thoughtful.
good on... Vikessa legitimately thinks that it would look good on you, but it doesn't really suit what I think your style is. Like,
feel
I,
that's
Sam, don't think...
pleated leather.
You're talking about school? It's like schoolgirl style, or more like a pencil thing, or like
It's like a pencil skirt.
Okay, so
She
like
mostly
like
makes
puffy.
fetish wear.
Okay,
It's not a full-on hobble skirt, but it's like a pencil. A
Okay.
pencil, like to your knee.
very thoughtful. Thank you.
And I'll give you a little hug.
Okay.
Just a little one, like 2 fingers, and I like lean forward a little bit. I'm kidding.
All I heard was 2 fingers and something else. I didn't.
I put like my pointer fingers on your shoulders and I lean over slightly, just like a little hug.
I'm imagining Vikessa's the type to do the fake double cheek kiss.
And I say ta.
Not ta, just ta.
Yeah, ta.
Not chow.
She doesn't do a fake double cheek kiss. Like, I've got to catch my flight to Italy. I'm going to the fashion show. She's not really like that.
I want to maybe figure out what your guys' plan is for the next day, for Saturday, and we can end the session with that.
Yeah, and maybe we can figure out next time what Vincent knows about the Ravenlands.
I mean, we could take some time out of the night to explain. And just say we explained everything if you want.
What is that?
Yeah,
A basic
there'll be time for them to tell essentially their story of everything that happened roughly everything that happened in the campaign. So you would be caught up on that basic information, and
The broad strokes.
Okay.
So I was on this boat with this elf with...
told about the different kin, the hollows, blood mist, like a little bit of the history of the Ravenlands and the lore, the gods, the magic, the dreams of Miriam, and the various quests that you guys have gone on, Lithos shit, uniting Miriam with Arya and Mariah coming to be, and telling you guys the new mission to go through Chermog and find her sister, and the increasing situation with the Stannigus crown, and then the Rust Church hunting Cavill and burning down the forest and gathering the army Zertormi stealing his face and all that kind of stuff, and Skarn and the release of Skarn, the resurrection of Skarn, the destruction of the Chrome Dwarves, and the army marching on Vond, the Foldark Stone, all that good stuff. The attack on Vond, entering the portal, Chermog.
Okay.
Oh, I do want to add on. I think Vikessa told people. I'm actually not sure about the demon army amassing in the south.
Oh, rather
Army
so
might
you
be understated. It's an overwhelming horde.
Or rather the beyond the mountains in the south, Alderland is essentially Chermog. It's just like covered in Alderland is uninhabitable. It's completely demon infested.
I mean, that makes sense with what we know about how the Ravenlands came to be.
Yeah, but I want to point out that time is somewhat of an essence. Time is of the essence for me because I'm hoping things that we could do here will give the Ravenlands a fighting shot.
We gotta find Robyn.
Wow, that's some wild stuff.
So what about you?
I'll tell them the dream. Brian, does any of that story awaken any of my mojo? I don't know if I have any mojo.
Mojo. There's only that one thing.
No, does it awaken any memories, lost memories, or connection? Does it expand on my dream or anything? I don't.
No, you don't. What they're describing is not familiar to you.
Okay.
Sounds like they're describing a D&D game. It sounds like they're describing like a Dark Lord of the Rings world. It's all like familiar shit to people who've absorbed any kind of fantasy fiction.
Okay. He's probably going to take a while to absorb all that, but that's good that he knows the basics.
It's all real. Lord of the Rings
Or
is
none of this
real.
is real.
What, Hallie?
I said, or none of this is real.
If nothing's real, then everything's real. It's as real as it is.
Yeah. Brian, what was your question? You want us to know what we're doing tomorrow?
Yeah. What's your plans tomorrow?
Vincent might go back to that crash location on his own.
Okay.
And it's about all I got for right now.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I wonder if I can try and use awareness magic at the last place that Robyn was seen. It would be very difficult, high chance of failure, but I could try and see the past.
Now you're thinking with magic.
Yeah. Also, we could go back to the Korean lab and see if it's all cleared out or if it's still Chermog or what. I don't know.
You could use your abilities to investigate the architect.
Does everyone know about the cameras that were put up there?
Yeah, so I sent Brian a message. I didn't want to interrupt. If Brian's cool with it, then I recovered the SD cards and replaced them with new ones.
Oh, replace them at the Korean facility. So,
I figured
today, or that you did today, or would that be tomorrow?
Yeah, like when we split up. I figured we
Okay.
split up around 2 or 3. I don't know.
So,
3 hours seems reasonable to get all that stuff done. I don't know. Doing errands. I don't know how far everything from each other. The buying stuff is probably pretty local. I don't know where the nearest Walmart is, but
Sure. So when you're doing that, would you have?
Vanessa shops at Walmart.
So were you there when the cameras were put there?
I was like, where do homeless people get their stuff?
Was Vikessa there when the cameras were put up?
No, it was Jasen and
Fenrir.
Finley.
Oh, okay.
So if you took Finley, you'd be able to find them.
Finley was practicing, or Finley's
free.
Finley?
Finley,
Okay.
yeah, was practicing, but yeah, and
I could say that I took Finley.
okay, and yeah, you'd have to be. Finley says we have to be sneaky about it because we don't know who's watching.
I'll
So
let Finley take care of that.
Okay, so let's see.
Do you mind? And then hand them the SD cards.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't know if you wanted to roll random encounters or
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Finley replaces those SD cards, and so Finley completed the SG exchange, but apparently during like the last setting up the camera, Finley thinks that her like identity wasn't seen. She was like wearing like a hood, and it wasn't. But when she was changing the SD card on the last camera, she saw these like kind of beefy Korean guys get out of a white car a block away and start to head in her direction. So she disappeared into the crowd. So she thinks that the cameras are now compromised, and that the place is being sort of watched. That it's probably not safe to even go near there anymore. That's Finley's opinion.
Okay. And it's 1,500 sound about right for all that stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
I kind of just did quick mental math, but it's like about that with the $200.
Yeah. Let's do that. And some notes.
I did Googling about what's good stuff to give to homeless people.
Nice. All right.
I want to get Narcan, but in 2015 it was prescription. So I might try to get like I don't even know how that would work. Like an emergency OD preventer that you have to get a prescription for. Seems very strange.
That's
Antihistamine.
rich. She can get it from her doctor, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I might make a doctor's appointment. Narcan.
Like at a certain price point, you're just like, hey, I want this thing. They're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
But 2015, it's weird that all this stuff lines up with 20. Because in 2015, the inhalable version of Narcan hit the market, and so that is available by prescription, like new, like recently, which is pretty crazy.
But a lot of them take Soma, and you could give them antihistamine.
Yeah, but I'm sure they have that. Oh, and I didn't put it on there, but yeah, some quote unquote medicine. So probably I don't know if Anna has.
Okay. So that's the end of the. You got the. Are you looking at the footage from the SD cards?
On Saturday?
Friday, or I don't know, whenever.
Yeah, I haven't had time.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna ask Jason if he wants to review them, or I can do it. I figure because I want to finish that mask.
Yeah, it would take many hours to review all that footage.
Yeah, so in the morning, I figure while I'm finishing up the mask, I can play it. It's a lot of footage, or I can give it to Jason if he wants to do it.
Jason will do it.
I'll give him the SDs.
And what would Helga be up to on Saturday? What's your plan?
So it doesn't really sound like there's like a big group thing planned.
We could.
Like I don't know, do something like together or investigate. Sound like there's a plan at this.
Jason had a suggestion last week.
You could think about it.
I wouldn't mind thinking about it.
Session. All of you could think about it for.
If I don't really have a specific thing I have to do, the obvious answer is we'll work on the Soma stuff some more. Well, maybe we did something. We investigated something together. We talked about apps. We talked about a couple. Either work on getting ready to kidnap those dudes, or I remember Jason had something he wanted to do, investigation and stuff.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I spaced off.
Last week you had some idea that we could all do together. I don't remember what it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like-
We could go investigate the Herald.
Oh, yeah, the Herald.
What is that? That's like a storage unit? Did you go investigate that today?
Yes.
Who?
You did? Okay.
Yeah, we put
It's-
cameras up.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
where you guys are.
We saw there was an Escalade down the street who was obviously looking for something. What do you call? I assume they're waiting for people to do anything strange in the area.
Surveillance.
Jason writes Escalade in his notebook.
I think
Black
more importantly, Alyssum learned something.
Was what?
Yeah, Alyssum, are you here?
Yeah, what?
Alyssum you learned something about that storage facility.
Yeah. It's the company that owns it is a Italian mafia, the Cosa Nostra company. So they own a bunch of real estate.
Ooh.
And some
Finley.
other storage facilities
Finley says, "I'm not messing with them. I can't
said
be
yeah.
caught by them."
because they're extra bad, or because you have a relationship.
She says, "I was raised as a slave by them, and I escaped."
Oh, they seem like bad people then, right?
Wow. That's interesting because in our world, you were raised as a slave by the Rest Church, right?
Yes,
I wonder if there's a parallel there. Costra Nova?
Cosa Nostra.
Cosa Nostra. That seems like a pretty good lead if the danger that this guy was investigating was this Cosa Nostra facility. Very interesting.
Vincent would like to make a map of those property locations.
Cosa Nostra, by the way, is Italian for this little thing we've got going on.
Nice. I thought it was like a dessert.
No, this thing.
That's the most Italian fucking thing I've ever heard.
It means our thing.
Our thing.
our
So there's-
thing.
This is our thing.
And there were, I don't know, I wonder if we can find out more about the, I don't know, it seems like maybe multiple different gangs and mafias are involved in this. Obviously multiple gangs, but the cops.
I wanted to talk to my family about this Yakuza thing. They might know something about it.
Ooh, jacuzzis.
My family is involved in property and affiliated with a different gang, so
It's interesting. Cosa Nostra. What does Jason know what they do in this world? Like, smuggling or selling protection or.
Yeah, give me a investigation. Scholar streetwise plus. Let's see. Your contacts. Shady contacts in.
yeah, getting to my language.
Okay. -3. So Scholar streetwise -3.
I'm gonna push it. Hold on. I want to activate my talent, Sacred Vow. I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna look it up. Shit.
So you can draw power from the vow once you've made it. If you make a roll for an action that's a direct consequence of your vow or that clearly leads you towards your sacred goal, you can spend a willpower point and gain a D8 artifact die to roll. Spending 3 gives you D10, spending 5 gives you D12.
I guess so. My vow is uncovering the architects. I guess that's a stretch if this is like related to that. It's Soma, right?
Does Jason think it is?
I think he would because it's related to Soma, and he's convinced that the architects are behind Soma.
Okay.
So I'm just going to add a D8, I guess.
Just one.
My roll.
One willpower. Okay.
Yeah. Two successes.
Okay, yeah. So Cosa Nostra is an old Italian, still in school, Italian mafia. Deep roots in Brooklyn and Manhattan. They're known for their strong presence in smuggling, drug trafficking, gambling. They control some key territories, including Brooklyn Coastal and not really downtown areas of downtown Brooklyn, mainly Red Hook, the shipping facilities there, and JFK International Airport. They basically own it, and the family maintains a facade of sophistication, of course, but beneath that lies a ruthless network of operators, political connections. Their boss is named Young Junior Gorganzoa, Don Leo Gorganzoa. There's primarily two main families in there. In this mob, Gorganzoas and the Gilettis. They used to be two separate mobs, and they've joined. And yeah, and they've got connections, political connections throughout the city. Yeah, their territory is mainly, they got some casino. They got a casino near the airport, near JFK International, and like the Aqueduct racetrack there. Yeah, they've got some of their people probably live in Seagate. That's down some gated community down in next to Coney Island. And
oh man, my family only owns LaGuardia.
Wait, the
yeah.
Wikipedia article for Cosa Nostra says that they're also involved in like arbitration. Is that true in this world? Like they basically are almost like a legal apparatus for other gangs, like a court.
Actually, yeah. So I'll just say there is rumors about that there's rumors that they act like go-betweens sometimes, like that they have some sort of neutral territory somewhere where gangs meet or different organizations meet.
Okay, that's all really interesting. I think that this is all good information too for the Dominicans. Like they'll probably like to know that the guy who died might have been investigating this building.
Have I ever rubbed shoulders with these people?
See, briefly, yeah, you've met some members of their organizations, but they mainly do their own like real estate and stuff. And yeah, so not much. You've met some minor members of the Gilettis, but you don't have contacts with them.
But I imagine we probably vaguely run in the same social circle. We used to run some of them probably ran in similar.
Yes, yeah, like high society parties that your family's been invited to, like members of other mafias have been invited to, so on.
We're wearing like green, and they're wearing like black tight dresses and stuff with like a big flower in their hair, and they look really menacing.
Yeah,
or a big feather.
Yeah. Okay, so I will leave it at that, and I think it's a good place to end the session. That's not your next day isn't fully planned out, but that's okay. You can think about it for next session. You guys want to do a big thing Alyssum mentioned going to the Korean lab, but you got cameras to look at.